Yeah, YouTubers, Tasman here, bringing you another episode of Regrowth, where we're bringing this cold, dead, desolate world back to life, one block at a time. And as you can see, I updated our why can't I think what it's called? Our beacon. It's right there on the screen. And now it's full and we get our regeneration from it. I'm not sure, you might get regeneration before too. You just have to click it. I'm not sure if I did that right, but I'm not going to go back and do it now. So anyway, that's fine. We have a full one. We had plenty of iron. I did get one comment over the week, and that was from my good buddy Sky. And of course, it was one saying, "Don't just put things in chests and forget about them." However, in my defense, I wasn't going to forget about it. I just needed more room in my inventory to do the other things we were doing. So I wanted to keep it organized. As you notice, everything in here related to blood, I'm doing, well, okay, not everything. But the majority of everything in here related to blood, or can be used with blood magic stuffs. And I also wanted some time to research these different things. And my findings are the following. So sigils, according to the FTB wiki, are usable items that can be crafted like blood magic, or crafted in the blood magic mod. Most of them cost LP to use. So I'm assuming that these are things that you actually can hold, maybe? Or if they're in your inventory, you use them. I'm not exactly sure. It doesn't specify here. We're gonna look in one of these blood magic tomes, probably this one, I think. There's so many tomes and stuff with some of these mods that you just don't know which one. So anyway, that's what it says about sigils, is they're kind of like items that you can actually use, kind of like this one. We've used this a lot, where as long as it's in our inventory, we can come up here and we can see information, because we couldn't see that without it, right? Yeah, see how we don't see that information? So as long as we have the sigil, we can actually see that. So I'm assuming, like this one, according to the wiki, the Bloodlamp, where's that one at? Creates light source and damages mobs. So I guess as long as I'm holding it, or, but it does say some of these things use I mean, do I have to be actually holding it or what? It does say some of these use LP, so I'd have to know how much LP I actually have on me, which is probably none because I'm not holding any of my orbs. Isn't that what held the LP? I don't know. So anyway, yes, I did put them over here. However, the reason for that is so that I could not have such a messy inventory, be somewhere else in our land here, and go, oh crud, I need more space. So that's the reasoning behind it. Don't these hold? Yeah, these store raw life essence. So I could actually put them. Does it tell me how much is in there? I don't know. Can I right click on this? Oh, there we go. Aha, maybe I could do the same thing with this thing. Watch, this is gonna drain my blood or something. That doesn't do anything. Or maybe, oh, it did. It drank 100 of my blood. So maybe now I'm glowing? I don't know. So I'll have to do a little bit more research. We're going to look in the book and see if that does anything. Then we have the Sigil of Holding. This says stores up to 4 other sigils. Now, actually it says Sigil Bloodlamp uses 10 LP, so I probably just pumped. Did I right click like 10 times? I don't know. So does that mean I can like right click this thing? It doesn't cost any LP, but how exactly does it, I mean, do you like craft a sigil into it? I'm afraid to do something like that because I might destroy a sigil. Also, is this thing what has the 100 LP in it? Or is it me in general? So I guess it's me in general. If I put all these in, because I thought these held my life essence. All right, let's prick our finger and see. There we go. So now we have. Now I'm really confused. Oh wait, there's the little thing. I never noticed that on the side. That little bar. And what does this one do? I don't know. Shift click. Oh, there we go. Sigil of Holding. So if I put that in there, does this still work? Well, no, because I can't right click and see what. Can I right click? Oh, I can do that. So this now activates that. Okay. So maybe, although I don't want one that's going to constantly be draining me. So anyway, looks like that sigils is you can actually put, it looks like 4 into this guy. Let's go back out real quick. Shift right click. No, you have to shift right click while holding it. Oh, 5 in all. So that's Sigil of Holding holds up to 4 other. Why does it say 4 there then? Cannot be bound. It costs 0 LP. I wonder if I click this link if it gives me more info. Sigil of Holding allows the user to store up to 4 other sigils inside. Shift right, look at that. Shift right clicking sigil will take any of the sigils inside the player's inventory and store them inside for future use. Shift right clicking the Sigil of Holding while other sigils are inside it will scroll through the stored sigils. Adding a sigil of divination will remove the GUI element which shows your soul network capacity. And that's the one we actually just put in there, right? Is the divination? Of course it is. And it says it removes, oh, okay. So it removed that little thing on the side, right? Yes. And 100. I don't understand that part. All right, so that is, in a nutshell, the sigils. I'm going to keep that guy on me. I'm going to read up more on this and maybe see, is there anything in our book about sigils? Sigil magnetism, Sigil of Holding. There's how to make it. Vlad asked me to help him today, requesting my assistance learning the sigils. Partway through, he asked if it was ever burdensome having so many on me at once, and I told him it was. Now, with a little of his help, I created Sigil of Holding, and it, well, holds other sigils. Shift right clicking with it will allow you to place up to 5 sigils in one sigil. Maybe this is an older version of Blood Magic. No physics here. And you can switch between the sigils that it holds by using the scroll on the mouse while holding shift. Okay, if you ever want the sigil back, you can simply take them out whenever you wish. Okay, so maybe it doesn't, we could actually put both of them in there. So there's the Sigil of Blood. However, we won't get that little networky thing, apparently. So if I hold shift, and there we go. So I guess you just have to know what they look like, and I don't remember which one that is. I do know that's this. Scrolling. I think, isn't that the divination one? I just have to right click. Yeah, so the gray one is the divination. That's what it was called, right? Divination. So I guess we could just, that's pretty cool. I like that. Let's go look at the actual sigil, what it says about that. Oh, maybe it's in the book too, but let's check here as well. So scrolling to Bloodlamp. here it says the Sigil Bloodlamp is an item from Blood Magic. It allows you to place a light source at any distance. Oh. We can place a light source. And it costs 10 LP. Alright, so that means if we have this, I kind of want to be somewhere dark. And I can place a light source. This is the wrong one. This is the right one. So, right there. Oh. And if I'm right, that used up 50 of our LP. So I thought the LP was stored in these things. Oops, that's the wrong one. 50 LP. Does that give me more? No. How do I get LP back? And how long does this thing last? Can I break it and get it back? I think it broke it. So I'm going to shoot it under here and have no LPs left. Which one was it? This guy. Now it said it hurt the guys. I'm going to have to... Oh, crud. I don't have my crossbow on me. It does not look like it's hurting the guys at all. Do I have my crossbow? I just want to kill the skeleton. Where'd the skeleton go? I hear him. There he is. There we go. Alright, so... walk right on top of the buddy. It doesn't look like it hurts him. Alright, well, okay. So it doesn't actually look like it hurts him at all. Where's my bed? But it does cost 50 LP to shoot. Now, is that in here somewhere? Usage. When used, will fire projectile becomes a bloodlight when hits a block. This creates a light source on that block as well as does it. Oh, so if it hits the mob, it does a small amount of damage maybe. And will sometimes set them on fire. Using the sigil costs 10 LP per use. If you click on a block, add and 50 LP per use if you fire into the air. Alright, so let's see what our little book says about this. So this one is called the Bloodlamp. So right click, let's see, sigil, blood altar. Here, sigil, sigil of sight, sigil of holding. We already have that. Blood. Wait, is that it? Shining a blood lamp? Yes, okay. So I had a flash of inspiration today, quite literally, as watching a few town guards light a replacement torch nearby blinded me from the sudden light. They spent so much coal and charcoal to fuel those things. What if I had a simple replacement? A near invisible light source that never goes out, can be made almost endlessly, and can easily be carried on your person. Never again would you need to place a torch to light a room, and they can ruin a room's look. A torch, right? To light a room, and they can ruin a room's look. Not to mention the fire hazard they pose, ruining the look even more. Charred mess is never in style. So harnessing the power of glowstone by running a current of LP through it, I can create a sigil that fires projectiles that upon landing forms a stable light source. Light source par with that of so in par with the torch. The only sign of its existence is the light gives off a faint red particles while it uses a small amount of LP. The advantage over carrying stacks of torches is enough to justify it. So is there, maybe we need to go look, go back here, maybe. The Soul Network. I might have to read all this stuff. And obviously, basics of sigils. Because my question is I thought these orb things, and maybe you can't have so many. Maybe you can only have one. Current owner Tasman. Like this one, this blue one is our most advanced one, right? Stores life essence. This is the magician's weak and apprentice. So as a magician, maybe if we only have one of these, because maybe what it's doing when we're poking ourselves is it doesn't know which orb to put it into. But right now, if we go in here and go to the gray one, we have 0 LP. So if I poke myself, we have 0 LP. Does this, do we put this, does that drink it? It does not look like it. That's the right one. Oh, but we don't, so the divination isn't one we necessarily want in this thing, because it doesn't seem like we get, we not only don't get that other thing, but we don't see that this isn't doing anything. And I probably can't pick it up now. Oh, I hate that dang thing. How do I get you out? Just right click. There we go. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember how to get, I'm going to have to do some research on that. So the other thing, we're at 17 minutes, so we're running a little low on time. The other thing is these reinforced, the slates, not reinforced necessarily. So looking at slates, it says slates are core crafting components in blood magic. They're used in the creation of sigils, runes, and some miscellaneous items. Slates are created by infusing life essence into stone in a blood altar. Higher tier slates are made by infusing lower tier slates. And then we have the only one, I mean, we have the botanical slate, which I don't think is anything special except saying that we got it from Botania, maybe? Let me see if that's in here somewhere. I do not see botanical slate specifically. And we have imbued slate is in this list. I know I saw that. There's imbued bloodstone. Oh, here we go. Imbued. So it looks like slates. Is it getting dark? Slates say that a blank slate is for altar tier number 1. It gives 1,000 additional LP, I guess, to the altar, not to me. Reinforced does 2,000 and is for altar tier 2. Imbued is for altar tier 3, does 5,000. Then we have demonic, which is altar tier 4, does 15,000. And then we have ethereal, which is tier 5 and does 3,000. Doesn't give us a lot of information here. Let's check our book. Slate. This one doesn't have a search, does it? No. It's probably under this. No, this is just rituals. Okay, that's nothing. Demon kin, that doesn't seem like alchemist. I don't think that's going to be anything. I think it'd be under here. So let's see if there's anything about slates. Blank runes. And you have to have slates for that. So I would imagine we would have heard about them before this. Hell's Harvest Festival, maybe? Lava crystal. It's probably in here. 10 hearts worth. Maybe it's in our tragic backstory. I'm not sure. So it doesn't specifically say. It says slates are used in crafting of stuff, which is kind of what we did for these guys. But it doesn't actually specifically say it. So I might have to look that one up. So I think we learned quite a bit about sigils. I think that was probably the big thing. I really don't have a reason to carry around the light one. And it says it uses it forever, but until I figure out how to actually... oh man, why did I put away my... I can't use this to kill that guy, can I? Oh, I can. It doesn't do very good, but I can. Why do I keep moving the wrong thing? Okay. So it is still here. Now that other one we ended up breaking, or I mean you can't pick it up. But yeah, it still is here. So I guess it's indefinite, but now I need to figure out how exactly to do the LP part again. And I know we've done it before, I just can't remember it. So I will research that, see if I can figure it out. If you guys have any suggestions or recommendations or rebukes of things I'm doing wrong, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. Aside from that, comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Check out my Discord and my other channels. And let's grow this channel. Tell everyone you know about it. If they like it, they can sub, and we'll just grow it. And that's it. Until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.